What is going on today, guys? We have a very important CCIV update to bring you guys if you're playing the short squeeze or if you're investing in this for the long term. Now, in this video, we're going to go over the Ortex data to see how we look as far as the potential short squeeze on the three main catalysts that are coming up in the next 2 weeks max, more than likely in about the next month, and that is the announcement of the merger vote, the actual merger, and the day of deliveries for the Lucid Air. All three of those catalysts will be huge catalysts, sending CCIV stock well to the moon and probably to Pluto. So with that being said, before we do get into it, make sure to tap, tickle, touch, or smash the like button, as well as comment down below and subscribe to the channel. And if you want more videos like this, CCIV, Workhorse, all these other stocks that we all just want to make money on, right? We want to make money on them. CCIV is a long-term trade for me, and I am very honest when it does come to trades or long-term investments. This is a trade and long-term investment, but the point is, if you guys want more videos like this, make sure to hit the like button and let me know that you like more videos like this, because it seems like people don't like if I talk about anything besides AMC. So without wasting any more time, let's get into it. It is kind of late, so I kind of want to go through this information at a rather fast rate. So if there's anything that you want clarification on, or if I went too fast for you, let me know down below in the comment section. Now, getting into it, guys, keep in mind this is the T+2 data. So today was Thursday, so we are really getting this data for Tuesday. So we have short interest change, negative 3.43%, return shares or covered shares of 5.39 million, additional borrowed shares or shares that were sold short of 3.87 million. That is a net gain to the total shares that were covered of 1.51 million. That means we still have a free flow on loan of 21.28%. That is the current short interest. The shares on loan, 44.04 million. Utilization, 97.13%. Out of 100% of stocks that can, or shares that can be lent out to be sold short by institutions or hedge funds, 97% of those are already sold short. So it is pretty hard to get your hands on shares of CCIV to sell short. Now, we have been going up significantly ever since May 28th. That was the last day we actually got a recording date for the short interest as far as the exchange data. And this did come out June 9th, so yesterday, and we had 40.31 million shares that were short, and that was 19.48% of the free float. So since May 28th, they have been considerably shorting CCIV stock even more. Now, like I said, 21.28%. But I do want to point out the on loan average days that these shares are actually sold short. We are at 60 days is the average short position in CCIV. That would put us at about this major rally when we'll put free float on loan up. That is pretty much from where we've seen the actual drop in CCIV to about $35. That is where shorts really started to go heavy shorting CCIV. So if you shorted this at 35, you are still positive on your short position. So I don't expect this short interest to go down anytime soon. I actually expect it to keep ramping up until we do get these catalysts and shorts are caught off guard, and we see this major 20 to 50% pop, in my opinion, on every single day we get these catalysts, right? I think every day, or all three of these catalysts, we will see a huge pop between 20 and 50% for CCIV share price, probably dropping just as much, just as fast the next couple of days. But I do think overall it will be a great trade and a great long-term investment. That is why I am fully vested in CCIV. It is about 12% of my total portfolio. Now, getting into a little technical analysis, that is all you guys need to know as far as the short squeeze. Our 200-day moving average is at $24.57. Our 50-day moving average is at $26.04. So we are firmly in the middle of these two, literally sitting in between our resistance level that is at $27 and our support level that is at $24. What is this? I can't see it. $24.71. So we are firmly between these. If we do fall under this $24.71 mark with some high momentum and high volume, then that'll definitely not be a good thing, but we should bounce off of the $24 level. If we fall under that, then we're just gonna have to wait for some catalysts to come out. out, because obviously if we fall, shorts aren't going to cover their position, right? They're going to cover when the share price does go up. And I do think these catalysts will probably come out in the next month. At least one of them will come out in the next month. And something else I do want to point out is Lucid Motors has had like zero news over the past month or so. Like literally nothing since the investor like presentation they did, whatever it was called. I don't even remember what it was called, but where they showed the vehicle to investors, let them get a first-hand take of the vehicle. We have had zero news. Nothing has came out. External factors like Tesla canceling the Model S Plaid Plus, which makes CCIV the longest range electric vehicle in America, over 500 miles. That added to CCIV's value. So the fundamental case here is very, very strong, even with the Rivian IPO getting valued at $70 billion, and they are also another pre-revenue EV company. CCIV valued at $35 billion looks like a steal, given especially that now they are the only electric vehicle that is over 500 miles in range per charge, or per full battery, I should say. 300 miles per 20-minute charge is what they say. Who knows if that'll actually hold true, but that is just what they say. Now, as far as, like I said, potential resistance at $27. After that, though, I think it's important to have a heads up on what to expect after we do break these support levels, because obviously in the moment, I'm not going to be able to make a video, so you're going to have some idea of this. And I do already have this marked at about the $33 mark. If we do get this good news, I think we will gap up to about $33, if not a little bit more than that. That would put us going up about $8 right now. We have since fallen, though, from about $27. So from that point, it's only about $5. From right now, it's $8 to our upper end resistance level. But once you get to this $33 mark, you are going to see some shorts start to cover their position, especially shorts that were shorting this at $17 per share. I don't know why anybody would have shorted this at $17 per share, but some institutions and hedge funds are not that smart. Now, as far as the RSI, we are coming back down to reality. We were in overbought territory for the last couple of days. Since June 2nd, we've pretty much been in overbought territory. Nothing too crazy to see here. This is pretty typical once we do see this sell-off from the rally we did see. So nothing too crazy as far as the RSI. Now, as far as the MACD, we see some solid inflows, but we've seen some solid outflows today. And I shouldn't say solid like it's a good thing. Definitely not a good thing, but we've seen some outflows today. We've seen inflows, especially in after hours today. We're up 0.43%, but the MACD overall looks bullish, and that is when the CCC line, or this yellow line, is above the blue signal line. So very, very bullish here. We're still in a slightly bullish uptrend. I will actually do this right here for you guys, and slightly bullish uptrend. I mean, it could be better, but given the fact there's catalysts on the horizon, and CCIV could fundamentally be valued at its current valuation, if not a little bit more, depending how long your mindset is or outlook, right? If you're buying CCIV right now for the next 5 or 10 years, it is a steal regardless of what happens, unless the company goes out of business, right? At about $30-35 billion, you cannot go wrong. But if you have a shorter term outlook, then it's probably overvalued to you. And let me know down below in the comment section if you think CCIV is overvalued, undervalued, what you think about it. But that is pretty much it. As far as our lower end support level, you'd have to watch, like I said, $24. Under that, it's $23, and then really under $23, it's going to be very, very hard to say what a support level would be. I mean, the $21 mark would be our next real support level. I don't see us going back down to that whatsoever. So I do think right now is a great time to pick up a trade in this. I might wait a little bit for us to come down. If this meme stock trend does continue to trend down, you will get a better deal. But if I were in your position, this is not financial advice, but I would buy some shares. I would have some skin in the game, as well as some trades like I have put on myself. I have a CCIV $35 call, one of those for July 9th. Well, that was a cover call. I sold that at $120. It is worth $94 right now, so I made $26 or almost 22%. I have two CCIV $40 calls. I am just hardly positive on these after the 5% sell-off today, up 24% or $16. $68. And then I do have a $30 call for $141 is what I bought it for, and I'm up 32.62% on this, or $46. This could change if CCIV is really down tomorrow. Obviously I'll go negative on these contracts more than likely, but I really just plan to hold these until these catalysts do come out, because I think they will be very, very good. And as far as my share position at $3,823.50, I'm up 10%, positive $349.32. Portfolio diversity of 11%. I own 150 shares at $23.16. So my average is not that good. I should have been averaging down even more than I was, but I made a lot of money on the run up, buying this at $17, $18 per share and selling out at $55. So I won't complain about the overall history I've had with CCIV. I think this will be great going into the future, and I do want to build this position out to a couple thousand shares over time. Now, as far as the actual merger, right, I just want to throw this out for you guys. We do tend to see a rally in a lot of potential stocks that, like CCIV and especially SoFi Technologies, that I also have a position in. But once that merger does actually happen, you take away that risk of the merger not happening. And what I mean by this is all of the shares for CCIV are currently backed at $15 per share. A lot of IPOs are backed at $10 per share, but this IPO, or SPAC, Special Purpose Acquisition Company, is set at $15 per share because there was so much demand for CCIV shares. Now, if the merger for some reason didn't go through, if the people didn't vote, investors didn't vote for it to go through, which is probably less than a 1% chance, it's probably a 0.5% chance or a 1/4% chance, but if it didn't go through, you would be refunded at $15 per share, and you'd be losing about $10 per share. You'd be losing about 45%. A lot of big institutions are not willing to take on a potential, even if it's a 1% potential, 45% drop if this were not to go through. So once you do see this actually merge and be listed as a public company, like we did see with SoFi, you see a major rally, because there is no longer that chance of it not going through and losing 45%. Like we seen on SoFi, take a look at this. As soon as the rally did happen and actually started trading as SoFi, and that was about, what was this? They actually did put the last data on it for the whole SPAC history. Last time I looked at this, there was not the whole SPAC history. It was just once they did start trading. But they started trading May 28th at $20. The first day, they went up to $22.65, up to $23, back down, and then up to about $24. So I do expect a lot of institutional investors to start loading into CCIV or Lucid Motors once it does fully merge. So that is pretty much all I have for this video. I do think this is a great trade in the next month or so. That is why I'm getting time on these options, as well as a long-term investment, and that is what I am looking at, guys. That is all the information you guys need to know. So if you want more videos like this, make sure to hit the like button, comment down below, and subscribe to the channel, as well as get up to $2,300 in free stock using the link for Webull down below in the description. Deposit $100, get up to $2,300 in free stock. I got a free share of Google, so let me know what you get down below in the comment section, as well as get up to $70 in whatever free stock that you want using the link for public. 2-minute sign up time, no need to even link a bank account, and no deposit necessary to get your free stock, as well as check out the link down below for the buy and sell alerts. With that being said, I will see you guys later. Peace out.